What's up, everybody? It's Love My Games, here to tell you how to tell the difference between a real Egyptian god card and a fake Egyptian god card. Now first I have to address where the god cards came from and what rarity they were in. Now I know most of you know this already, but I feel the need to address this because a few days ago some guy came up to me and asked me which booster pack the god cards came in. I'm sorry, but I was about that close to punching him in the mouth. He asked me if they came in Absolute Power Force, and I left because I almost snapped. So anyway, originally the Egyptian god cards were released in a Game Boy game. The first English Egyptian god cards were released in the Game Boy Worldwide Edition as Prismatic Secret Rares. They were all unlimited edition, and at the bottom of the card it said this card cannot be used in a duel, except it said it in Japanese characters. It was an unlimited edition, unlike these. These are limited edition because they're not from that, but originally they were secret rare. The card number was GB1-001 for Slifer, 002 for Obelisk, and 003 for the Winged Dragon of Ra. Then they were released as ultra rares in the Worldwide Edition with same numbers and everything, they looked the same except they were ultra rare. Same card number. They all said this card cannot be used in a duel in, I believe, 16 Japanese characters at the bottom of the card. And then, after that, they were released in various different places as promotional cards. First, Obelisk the Tormentor was released as a subscription gift from Shonen Jump as a limited edition Prismatic Secret Rare. Card number JMPEN004. That says at the bottom this card cannot be used in a duel, but it says it in English. So if you happen to see one that says JMPEN004 and it says it in Japanese at the bottom, then sadly you have purchased or traded or found in the dumpster a fake Egyptian god card. Second was Slifer the Sky Dragon, released in the Yu-Gi-Oh! The Movie and manga as a limited edition Prismatic Secret Rare. Once again, said this card cannot be used in a duel at the bottom of the card in English letters. So, same thing with Obelisk. If you traded for it or whatever, and it is not a limited edition, or it is not a secret rare, or it says it's in Japanese down here, and it says Yu-Gi-Oh! The Movie and manga is the card number, then you have been scammed. It also has to say limited edition up here to be from the Yu-Gi-Oh! The Movie and manga. And the corner has to be gold, cannot be silver. Then was the Winged Dragon of Ra, released as a unlimited edition Prismatic Secret Rare. That means silver corner. It says at the bottom, this card cannot be used in a duel in English letters. So if you happen to get this as like a promotional card from something else other than Dawn of Destiny, then I'm sorry, but you've been ripped off. And if you happen to open up your Dawn of Destiny game and found only this, then it's been tampered with. Most likely by an idiot, because the god card was still there. And now if you'll notice, on the backs of all the god cards, the backs should be the color of the monster. So the back of Obelisk is blue, the back of Slifer is red, and the back of Ra is yellow. Now it comes to the legal copies of the Egyptian god cards, and the only one that's been released in English as of October 2nd, 2010 is Obelisk the Tormentor. Now the back of these, just to start off, is a standard Yu-Gi-Oh! Card back instead of being blue like a normal Obelisk the Tormentor would be. Now, these are tournament legal, so at the bottom of the card it does not say this card cannot be used in a duel. They are ultra rare and came in a Shonen Jump. They were released as Shonen Jump magazine promos as limited editions. Now they say here Divine Beast effect because the effect is actually printed on the card instead of remaining controversial. And they do have the divine attribute instead of being changed to dark or earth like you would expect Obelisk to be. Now down here there is no serial number, it is completely blank. And it's signed up here, Kaz, short for Kazuki Takahashi, creator of Yu-Gi-Oh! But they're still level 10 like a normal god card. So, Now, where not to get your God cards. Now, if you got your God cards like this, holy crap! Then they're most definitely fake. Because even Konami does not make packaging errors that huge. Other places not to get God cards. Your local gas station. A shoebox that you found in the dumpster. The bottom of a swimming pool. Your grandma's underwear drawer. And a bag of concrete. Okay, now for what was most likely the reason you clicked on this video in the first place. Is how to tell the difference between a real Egyptian God card and a fake one. Start with Obelisk. I'm sure you can tell which one is the real one, because it's the only one that deserves to be in a sleeve. Now, start with this fake version. It's in English. It says Obelisk the Tormentor. So at least that's the same. But not only is it a much brighter blue color, but as you can see there's no foil, whereas on the normal Obelisk, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it is covered in secret rare foil. Now, right here, I don't know if you can see this either, but it says first edition. No Egyptian God card, whether it be Obelisk, Slifer, or Ra, will ever say first edition, because the only cards that are in first edition are from booster packs and starter decks. Now, up here, I know you definitely can't see this on the camera, but above the attribute on the real one, it says Divine, but above the attribute on the fake one, it says Gold. Now, down here the attack is the same, at least, but not only is it completely blank right here, so it doesn't say anything in Japanese or in English, but it has no copyright information, nor does it have the Eye of Anubis hologram corner that would signify a real God card, or a real card at all. Now, looking at the back of the real Obelisk is blue. The back of this particular fake Obelisk is like the back of a standard card. So that's one of many other ways you can tell this Obelisk is fake. Now, let's start with this Obelisk. This is a typical fake Japanese Obelisk, at least what I assume was Japanese. Now, first of all, it's common. No foil on the card at all. Whereas on this one there's foil. Now, the fact that it's completely blank here doesn't mean anything, because there are real Egyptian God cards that are blank right here, but there is no hologram corner. It says nothing on the bottom of the card, no copyright information, nothing, and the card number, which I'm positive that you can't see, says G402 as opposed to JMP-EN004 or GB1-EN002. So, that's how you can tell that this particular edition is fake, besides the fact that the backs are different, as you can see.